Redstone lamps will send powers to blocks around them. I've talked about hard and soft power before, and that's exactly what's going on here. But regardless of whether this is soft or hard power, it's going to power the redstone components next to it, because the block itself is being powered. And if we send in power to a block itself, we can use that to power something. So if we power this, it'll power the only lamp next to it, soft or hard power. Either way, it'll power the components around it. The only thing that'll change between a soft and hard power is whether or not dust will be able to read out of it, or a repeater really. If we have it powered with a repeater here, we can see dust will pull it out because it's hard powered, but if it's soft powered, it won't power dust, but a repeater will be able to pull it out. Or something like another redstone component, like a lamp of course, will get powered. What this adds a little bit of difficulty in though, is dealing with dust that'll be next to each other. If you want individual pixels, it can get a little bit more difficult. But something that we can use instead is comparators reading out from copper bulbs. These are going to be a bit easier to separate than a bunch of lines, although I have shown other ways to separate lines using redstone rails, but now we can actually just power things from the side, on top with some dust, however we really want to, and get a signal into there. So every time we toggle one of these bulbs, we'll just trigger an individual lamp out front, and it'll hold the state too, which can be nice. They're transparent blocks, so they won't send the signals next to each other. Soft power or hard power, they're basically like glass or glowstone, any other transparent block that won't send a redstone signal along, just reading out itself to see whether it needs to get toggled in state. Making them vertical does get a little bit more difficult though, where we have to start powering blocks next to them, behind them, or above them, but we can still control individual pixels. Powering the middle one here, the top left one there, and the bottom right one there, reading out into these different blocks, through them, above it, where we want them to, we can make a pattern on here. Leave your redstone questions in the comments and subscribe for more daily tips. Peace!